Tater is second on softs driving a BMW Z4. Best lap is a 1:48.948. Twee is P12 on mediums driving a McLaren 650. Sky from Poland is P9 on softs driving a McLaren 650. Dimitri OSS in Prima Varianti is first. Best lap is a 1:47.568. Asa Ilio from Portugal is fifth driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Best lap is a 1:50.321. KJRMON from Sweden is P7 on mediums. Jasmunkai is 13th driving a Nissan GT-R GT3. James E. from England in Cavabias Sono is 6th on softs. Best lap is a 1:51.447. Twee in second Dakova de Lesmo is P11. Best lap is a 2:00.085. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Bojosen from Poland is 8th on mediums driving a McLaren 650. Best lap is a 1:52.501. Tater in Varianti Ascari is P3. Best lap is a 1:48.760. Sky from Poland is P2. Best lap is a 1:48.338. Jasmunkayan Kavabias Sono is 10th driving a Nissan GT-R GT3. Best lap is a 1:53.581. James E. Invarianti Ascari is 6th. Bajosan in Prima Varianti is 8th. Asan from Pakistan in Kavabias Sono is P4 on softs driving a BMW Z4. Best lap is a 1:49.254. Tweet is 12th driving a 650. Jeniskin from Czech Republic in Redifilo Partenza is 15th on mediums driving a BMW Z4. Spiker from India is 14th on softs driving a BMW Z4. "15 minutes remaining in the session. Coach L9 from Belgium in Redifilo Partenza is 7th driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. Best lap is a 1:51.813. KHRMON in Prima Cava di Lesmo is P13. Kenjiku in Prima Variante is 9th. Best lap is a 1:52.795. Petri Ario from Finland is P16 on softs driving a McLaren 650. Tui is 12th. Sky is 3rd. Tui in Kavabiasono is P13. James E. in Cavadel Saraglio is 5th. Best lap is a 1:49. Jasmunkai in Redifilo Partenza is 11th. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Dimitri OSS is up 6.77 in Cava Parabolica. Asa Ilio from Portugal in Cava Parabolica is second up 18.18 driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Dimitri OSS from United States is P1 up 0.12. Dimitri OSS is up 0.05 in Prima Cava di Lesmo. Asa Ilio is P3 up 0.20 driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Asa Ilio is up 0.58 in Cava del Seraglio. Dim 0.14. Thuruxo from Spain in Cava Parabolica is 8th driving a BMW Z4. Dimitri OSS in Retifilo Partenza is P1. Asa Ilio in Cava Parabolica is 4th up 0.82. Asa Ilio improved is 3rd with a 149.303. 1.686 off pole. Tater in Cava del Seraglio is P8 up 0.82 on softs driving a BMW Z4. Jeniskin from Czech Republic in Varianti Ascari is 10th up 6.72 on mediums driving a BMW Z4. Jeniskin is up 6.74 in Cava Parabolica. Dimitri OSS in Cava Parabolica is P1. Dimitri OSS is provisional pole with a 147.079. Bojosen from Poland is P13 up 0.32 driving a McLaren 650. James E. from England is 8th. James E. improved is P7 with a 150.680. 3.601 off pole. Jeniskin in second Cava de Lesmo is 11th up 1.01 driving a Z4. Jeniskin is up 1.21 in Cava Parabolica. Jeniskin improved is P10 with a 159.880. 12.801 off pole. Twee is P14 up 0.95 driving a McLaren 650. James E. in Redifilo Partenza is 8th driving a Audi. James E. improved is 8th with a 149.783. 2.704 off pole. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Asan is P15. Asan is up 14.39 in Cava Parabolica. Jasmunkai in Varianti Ascari is P11 up 2.21 driving a Nissan GT-R GT3. Coach L9 from Belgium in Cava Parabolica is P9 up 0.17 driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. Jasmunkai is P11 up 2.10. Jasmunkai improved is P9 with a 150.801. 3.722 off pole. Tui in Cava Parabolica is 12th up 3.90. Tui improved is 13th with a 155.922. 8.843 off pole. Sky from Poland in Varianti Ascari is 4th up 0.97 driving a McLaren 650. Sky improved is P2 with a 147.867. POINT 788 off pole. Tui in Prima Cava di Lesmo is P14 up 1.82. Spiker from India is 13th up 0.34 on softs driving a BMW Z4. Tui in Cava del Seraglio is P14 up 1.46. Best lap is a 155.922. 8.843 off pole. Spiker in Cava Parabolica is 13th. Spiker improved is P13 with a 153.026. 5.947 off pole. KJRMON from Sweden in Redifilo Partenza is 8th. KJRMON improved is 7th with a 149.130. 2.051 off pole. Bajosen in Cava Parabolica is P8 driving a McLaren 650. Bajosen improved is P7 with a 149.095. 2.016 off pole. Asan from Pakistan is 16th up 0.21 on softs driving a BMW Z4. Dimitri OSS in Cava Sono is P1 up 0.16. Dimitri OSS is up 0.10 in second Dakova Delesmo. Tater is P5 up 0.36. Best lap is a 1:48.719. 1.640 off pole. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Tater is up 0.46 in Varianti Ascari. Bajosan in Cava Parabolica is 7th. Bajosan improved is P7 with a 1:48.990. 1.911 off pole. Tater in Cava Parabolica is P5 up 0.33. Tater improved is 4th with a 1:48.329. 1.250 off pole. Spiker in Prima Cava Delesmo is P14 driving a Z4. Best lap is a 1:53.026. 5.947 off pole. Thuruxo is P3 up 0.15. Spiker from India is 14th. Kenjiku from Egypt in Cava Parabolica is 13th driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. The race session is at Autodromo di Monza in Monza, MI, Italy. The wind speed is 22 km/h from the west-southwest. Dimitri OSS is P1. Sky from Poland is P2 on softs driving a McLaren 650. Thurixo from Spain is third on softs driving a BMW Z4. Tater is fourth on softs driving a BMW Z4. Petri Ario from Finland is fifth on softs driving a McLaren 650. Asa Ilio from Portugal is P6 driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Bajosen from Poland is P7 on softs driving a McLaren 650. Kjrmon from Sweden is 8th. James E from England is 9th. Asan from Pakistan is P10 on softs driving a BMW Z4. Jazmunkai is P11 driving a Nissan GT-R GT3. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Dimitri OSS is first. Sky in Prima Varianti is second. Thurixo in Cavabiasono is third. Bajosen in Varianti della Raggia is P6. Asan is P10. Kenjaku from Egypt in Cava del Seraglio is P13 driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. Thurixo is third. Coach L9 from Belgium in Cava Parabolica is 7th driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. Thurixo from Spain in Redifilo Partenza is third, 0.5 behind Sky. Sky from Poland is third, 0.2 behind Thurixo. Petri Ario is fourth, 0.3 behind Sky. Kjrmon in Cava del Seraglio is 5th, 0.6 behind Petri Ario. Dimitri OSS from United States in Cava Parabolica is P1, 3.0 ahead of Thurixo. Tater is 9th battling Jazmonkai. Tater lost P9 to Jazmonkai. Tater lost P10 to Bajosan. KJRMON in Prima Varianti is 5th, 0.5 behind Sky. Asan in Redifilo Partenza is P13, 0.4 behind Geniskin. Asan passed Geniskin for 12th. Sky from Poland in Prima Kava de Lesmo is 4th, 0.2 behind Petri Ario. Sky lost P5 to James E. Sky lost 6th to Coach L9. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Petri Ario is 3rd. Coach L9 from Belgium is P6, 4.5 ahead of Sky. Coach L9 lost 6th to Sky. Jazmonkai is P9, 0.2 behind Kenjiku. Jazmonkai was 1.7 faster last lap. Jazmonkai is now 8th. Bajosan in Kava Parabolica is P9, 0.3 behind Jazmonkai. Sky in Prima Varianti is 7th on softs, 0.5 behind Coach L9. Jazmonkai in Varianti della Raggia is 9th, 0.6 behind Bajosan. Tater in Prima Cava de Lesmo is 11th, 0.2 behind Kenjiku. Tater is now 10th. Bajosan is P11. Bajosan lost P11 to Asan. Tater in Varianti Ascari is P10. Best lap is a 150.491. 2.790 off the fastest lap. Kenjiku in Kava Parabolica is 10th, 0.1 behind Tater. Tater in Prima Varianti is P10, 0.1 behind Kenjiku. Tater was 2.1 faster last lap. Coach L9 in Prima Cava de Lesmo is P7, 1.3 behind Sky. Dimitri OSS in Kava Parabolica on lap 5 is P1. Kenjiku is 10th driving a 911 GT3R, 0.1 behind Tater. Jasmunkai in Kava Parabolica is P8, 3.0 ahead of Tater. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Asa Ilio in Redifilo Partenza is 13th. Petri Ario in Varianti Ascari is P3. Sky in Varianti Ascari is 6th, 3.8 ahead of Coach L9. Bajosan in Varianti Ascari is 12th, 3.3 behind Asan. Tater in Kava Parabolica is 9th driving a BMW Z4, 0.5 behind Jasmunkai. Jasmunkai on lap 7 is P9, 0.1 behind Tater. Petri Ario in Cava del Seraglio is 3rd. Asan in Cava del Seraglio on lap 7 is P11, 0.9 behind Kenjiku. Asan lost 11th to Bajosan. Asa Ilio in Cava Parabolica is 13th driving a Huracan, 1.0 behind Asan. Jasmunkai in Variante della Raggia is P9, 3.6 behind Tater. Tater is 8th, 1.3 behind Sky. KJRMON on lap 9 is 4th. Dimitri OSS from United States in Cavabias Sono is 1st. 5 minutes remaining in the session. KJRMON exiting pits. Coach L9 in Redifilo Partenza is 6th, 0.5 behind KJRMON. KJRMON was 2.5 faster last lap. Coach L9 passed KJRMON for P5. Tater in Cavabias Sono is P7, 0.5 behind KJRMON. KJRMON in Variante della Raggia on lap 9 is 6th, 0.5 behind Coach L9. Tater in Seconda Cava di Lesmo on lap 9 is 7th, 0.4 behind KJRMON. KJRMON in Cava del Seraglio is 6th, 0.3 behind Coach L9. Tater is 7th battling Sky. Tater lost 7th to Sky. Sky in Cava Parabolica is P6, 0.1 ahead of KJRMON. JRMON in Redifilo Partenza is 6th battling Sky. KJRMON is now 7th. Sky is P6, 0. Tater is 6th on softs, 0.1 behind Sky. Sky was 0.8 faster last lap. Tater passed Sky for P5. Sky in Prima Cava di Lesmo is 6th driving a 650, 0.3 ahead of Coach L9. James E. in Variante Ascari is P4, 0.1 ahead of Tater. Tater was 1.2 faster last lap. KJRMON in Variante Ascari is P9, 0.4 behind Jasmunkai. KJRMON is now P8. Tater is P11, 0.1 behind Kenjaku. Tater is now P10. Jasmunkai in Cava Parabolica is P8, 0.2 behind KJRMON. Tater in Redifilo Partenza is 11th, 0.2 behind Asan. Tater passed Asan for P10. Dimitri OSS in Kava Parabolica is P1 driving a Audi. Jasmunkai in Prima Kava di Lesmo is P8. Best lap is a 150.892. 3.633 off the fastest lap. Asan on lap 11 is P11, 1.2 behind Tater. Asan lost P11 to Azailio. Tater in Varianti Ascari is P10, 0.5 behind Kenjiku. Kenjiku in Kava Parabolica is 10th, 0.3 behind Tater. Kenjiku was 13.5 faster last lap. Kenjiku passed Tater for P9. Tater in Retifilo Partenza is 10th driving a Z4, 0.3 behind Kenjiku. KJRMON in Cavabias Sono is P6, 0.4 behind Coach L9. The leader has just finished the race. Dimitri OSS finished first. Thuruxo finished P2. Petri Ario finished third. Jeniskin from Czech Republic is P15. Jeniskin finished P15. James E finished 4th. KJRMON finished P5. Jasmunkai finished 6th. Coach L9 finished 7th. Tater finished P8. Sky finished P9. Azailio finished P10. Asan finished P11. Bajosan finished 12th. Kenjiku finished P13. Spiker is P14. Spiker from India finished 14th. The race session is at Autodromo di Monza in Monza, MI, Italy. The wind speed is 22 km/h from the south-southeast. Geniscan is P1. Spiker from India is second on softs driving a BMW Z4. Kenjiku from Egypt is P3 driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. Bajozin from Poland is P4 driving a McLaren 650. Asan from Pakistan is P5 on softs driving a BMW Z4. Asa Ilio from Portugal is 6th driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Sky from Poland is P7 driving a McLaren 650. Tater is P8 on softs driving a BMW Z4. Coach L9 from Belgium is 9th driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. Jasmunkai is P10 driving a Nissan GT-R GT3. KJRMON from Sweden is P11. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Geniscan is first. Sky is fifth. Asa Ilio is P6. Tater is 9th. Tater lost 14th to Kenjiku. Petri Ario from Finland in Primakova di Lesmo is 4th driving a McLaren 650. Thuruxo from Spain in Cava del Seraglio is P6 on softs driving a BMW Z4. Thuruxo passed James E for P5. Dimitri OSS from United States in Varianti Ascari is P7. James E from England in Cava Parabolica is 7th. Asan in Redifilo Partenza is 10th on softs, 0.3 behind Jasmunkai. Sky in Prima Varianti is P3, 0.4 ahead of Petri Ario. KJRMON exiting pits. Asan exiting pits on softs. Asa Ilio in Cavabias Sono is 10th, 0.3 behind Kenjiku. Asa Ilio passed Kenjiku for P9. Petri Ario is P6. Petri Ario lost 11th to Tater. Petri Ario lost 12th to Geniscan. Kenjiku in second Cava di Lesmo is P7 driving a Porsche 911 GT3R, 0.4 behind Asa Ilio. Sky from Poland in Varianti Ascari is third, 0.7 ahead of James E. Coach L9 on lap 2 is P15 battling Asan. Asa Ilio in Kava Parabolica is P6, 0.3 behind Jazz Munkai. Asa Ilio passed Jazz Munkai for 5th. Jazz Munkai on lap 3 is P6, 0.2 behind Asa Ilio. Jazz Munkai lost 7th to Thurixo. Spiker is P8, 0.5 behind James E. Thurixo is 6th driving a Z4, 0.4 behind Asa Ilio. Asa Ilio was 13.2 faster last lap. Thurixo passed Kenjiku for 4th. James E in Primacava de Lesmo is 6th, 0.1 behind Kenjiku. 15 minutes remaining in the session. James E is now 7th. KJRMON is 10th. KJRMON is now 11th. KJRMON passed Kenjiku for P11. Dimitri OSS is 2nd. Petri Ario is 6th, 0.1 behind Spiker. Petri Ario passed Spiker for 5th. Spiker is 7th. Spiker lost P10 to KJRMON. Spiker is now P13. Spiker passed Tater for 12th. Coach L9 is 7th, 1.2 behind Jazz Munkai. Bajosan in Varianti Ascari on lap 4 is P1, 4.1 ahead of Dimitri OSS. Dimitri OSS was 1.9 faster last lap. Petri Ario in Varianti Ascari on lap 4 is P5, 2.5 ahead of Jazz Munkai. KJRMON in Varianti Ascari is 10th, 0.2 behind Asan. Asan was 12.6 faster last lap. Tater in Kava Parabolica is P13, 1.1 behind Spiker. Tater was 3.8 faster last lap. Asa Ilio in Cavabiasono is P11, 0.5 behind Asan. Asan is 10th, 0.4 behind KJRMON. Asan lost 10th to Asa Ilio. Tater in Prima Cava di Lesmo is P13, 0.1 behind Spiker. Tater passed Spiker for 12th. Coach L9 is P7, 1.7 ahead of James E. Coach L9 lost 10th to Asan. James E in Cava Parabolica is P7, 1.5 ahead of KJRMON. Dimitri OSS on lap 6 is second, 0.5 behind Bajozan. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Tater is 12th driving a BMW Z4, 0.3 behind Coach L9. Dimitri OSS in Varianti Ascari on lap 6 is second, 0.2 behind Bajozan. Bajozan is P2, 0.1 behind Dimitri OSS. Coach L9 is 12th, 0.5 behind Tater. Bajozan in Redifilo Partenza is P2, 0.5 behind Dimitri OSS. KJRMON in Cava Parabolica is P8 driving a Audi, 0.5 behind James E. KJRMON was 1.3 faster last lap. Asa Ilio in Prima Varianti is P9, 0.6 behind KJRMON. KJRMON in Cavabiasono on lap 7 is P8, 0.4 behind James E. Asa Ilio in Prima Cava di Lesmo is 9th. Best lap is a 1:49.728. 1.890 off the fastest lap. Petri Ario from Finland in Varianti Ascari is 5th. Asa Ilio in Varianti Ascari is P9, 0.4 behind KJRMON. KJRMON is P9 battling Asa Ilio. KJRMON is now 8th. James E. in Cava Parabolica is P11 battling Tater. Coach L9 in Redifilo Partenza is P12, 0.5 behind James E. Bajosan from Poland in Varianti Ascari is P2, 3.6 behind Dimitri OSS. Dimitri OSS was 1.6 faster last lap. KJRMON in Prima Cava di Lesmo is 8th, 0.3 behind Azailio. Asan in Varianti Ascari is P9 on softs, 1.1 behind KJRMON. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Asan is now P8. KJRMON in Cava Parabolica is 7th, 1.3 ahead of Asan. Asan in Prima Varianti is 8th, 1.4 behind KJRMON. Sky in Varianti Ascari is 3rd. Coach L9 in second Cava di Lesmo on lap 9 is 12th, 1.9 behind James E. KJRMON in Cava Parabolica is P7, 1.5 behind Jazz Munkai. Bajosan in Cava del Seraglio is 2nd driving a 650 GT3. KJRMON in Varianti della Raggia on lap 10 is 7th, 0.5 behind Jazz Munkai. Spiker entering the pits is 14th. Petri Ario in Varianti Ascari is P5. KJRMON in Varianti Ascari is 7th, 0.5 behind Jazz Munkai. Tater in Cava Parabolica is 10th, 0.7 behind Azza Ilio. KJRMON from Sweden in Prima Varianti is 7th, 0.5 behind Jazz Munkai. Bajosen in Varianti Ascari is P2. The leader has just finished the race. Dimitri OSS finished P1. Bajosen finished P2. Sky finished 3rd. Thuruxo finished 4th. Jeniskin from Czech Republic finished P13. Petri Ario finished 5th. KJRMON finished 6th. Jazz Munkai finished 7th. Asan finished P8. Azza Ilio finished 9th. Tater finished P10. Coach L9 finished 11th.